What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kels here, and we have another video. Yes, we have another video, and it's how to look expensive on a budget, darling. How to be bougie on a budget. Yes, I have some tips for you, so settle in because it's going to be a good one. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And if you're wondering what you're going to see on this here channel, let me tell you. You're going to see fashion, luxury, travel, lifestyle, and all around joy. Why? Because joy is life and life is living, and that is what we plan to do. Okay? I'm bringing to you a bougie on a budget, look luxurious and expensive on a budget kind of video. And I have 10 tips. You want to look like you're doing the dang thing. You want to look very expensive, but you don't want to spend all your coins. These are the tips for you that you're going to need. First one, iron, press, and steam your clothes. Now, I feel attacked because this is also to me. I am the worst at this. I mean, I do it. I just do not enjoy doing it. I do have an iron. I do have a steamer that I now keep in my closet. So I can be like, whip it out and steam something. Like, I'm notorious for being like, is this wrinkly? Could this pass? No, sis, it cannot pass. Okay, yes, it is wrinkly. When you have on clothes that look like you just pulled it out of like a pile that's been sitting on the floor, you're gonna look homeless. It's as simple as that. You're just gonna look homeless. But if you steam and iron and you look crisp, then you're gonna look well put together. You're gonna look polished, and it's gonna be great. And that's a very simple, like, go to the clothes in your closet and just iron them. Like, that's a very simple fix. So steam, iron, and press your clothes. Next, look polished and clean. What does that mean? What does that mean, Raquel? What's polish? I don't mean like have silky straight hair, because clearly she does not, and she does not normally enjoy that in general in her life. Her is she is me. But it just means to just like look, like wipe the crust out of your eyes. You know, when you wake up in the morning, wipe the little drool off your face, clean up your shoes. Now, I'm basically attacking myself in this video, because I am also notorious for this. I mean, I do it and I fix it, but I know that I need to do better. Cleaning the shoes. Definitely cleaning the shoes. Wiping them up. Just wipe them off to get a little dirt on them. Just boop, polish them up. If something is dirty, like, don't wear dirty jeans. You know? Just throw them in the wash. Or if you get something on it, just get my little stain blocker or whatever, stain stick or whatever it is, and clean it up. So if you look polished and clean, immediately you're gonna look like, you know, money. Because if you have a big stain of mustard on your shirt, they not gonna think you expensive. So just, you know, have clean clothes, polish your shoes, and wash that beautiful face of yours. Number 3, pick nice fabrics. So what does that mean? That does not mean expensive fabrics. That doesn't mean you have to pick out cashmere or silk or whatever, even though those you can get for, you know, good prices. It just means don't pick out things that are going to be like super thin and see-through. Like the difference between, like, you know, 2 shirts or 2 dresses, even like a white shirt, a prime example, a good white shirt, okay, is going to be thick. You're not going to be able to see all your business through the shirt. That's how you know you have a good white shirt. And they don't have to cost a lot. It's like a good t-shirt. They're a little bit thicker. They have a better material, better touch to them. And so that way they're not going to rip and tear so easily. They're not going to be see-through. They're not going to be all stretched out. They're not going to be a whole different shirt after you wash it one time. And you can find a lot of those, like H&M has really good t-shirts. I will say that. I'm trying to think where else. Okay, like for example, leggings. This is for all my people that wear leggings. And you might know what I'm going to say. There's a difference between those real cheap leggings and leggings that cost a little bit extra as far as being see-through. Because you have seen those girls that have their leggings on and you're like, oh, they're cute. And the minute they bend over or they squat or they move one way and you see their whole business, you're like, oh, polka dots today. Cute. Why do we know you're wearing polka dots? We should not know that. My favorite leggings, and I don't want to say they're overpriced. They're like the most I've ever spent on leggings in my entire life. It's a bit too much, but Lululemon's Align leggings, I'm wearing them right now in black, and these bad boys I am wearing into the grave. They are so good. They cost entirely too much, but the fit and the fabric, the color, and I am washing mine. So like, did the sun just move? What is that? Sorry. There's a window and it just went dark. I was like, is it the apocalypse? I have washed these, and you're not supposed to throw them in the washing machine, but I do that. And they still look really, really good. So pick those good fabrics. 4, no faded colors. And this, you could definitely tell with like black. Black is one of those easy ones you could tell. Sometimes you're like, oh, you've had something so long. You know when they say you've gone nose blind to something? You're like, oh, you've had it for so long. You're like, oh, like this is how what it's supposed to look like, until you put it next to one that's brand new and you realize, oh, this is faded. Faded colors make you look, number one, they make you look washed out. It's old, it's dingy, and it just makes you look like, oh, you've had that for 1,000 years. Now, there are some things you can have for 1,000 years that don't look like it. And that's great. Those are investment pieces. But if we're not spending like a ton and we're buying something cute, if you're spending $5 on it, when it's faded, just go out and buy another one, because it's just not worth it to wear that faded. Here's another one. White shirts. And sometimes I realize this too late, like a hair too late, but white shirts, the yellowing of the armpit, that happens sometimes. I sweat like a whole grown adult man. So no matter what I do, after a good year, maybe, is that a long time for a white shirt? I don't know. I've had some white shirts. I'm like, oh, I've had this for a year. It's time for me to get another one. Sometimes that happens. Like, no one is above, anything. So when those white shirts start to yellow, or let's say you drop something on it and like the stain kind of came out, but it's faded, and you're like, oh, it's okay, it's faded, so no one's gonna see. No, we see, boo. We see it. Stop with the faded colors. 5, buy outfits, not pieces. Again, I am a total hypocrite because I love buying a piece. What I do now, though, is that when I buy something, I am creating an outfit in my head with something I already have. So if I can't picture it with a few things that's already in my closet, then I don't buy it. Otherwise, I try to buy things to go together. Like, oh, these pants are gonna go with this top, or this is gonna go with this. This skirt goes with this. Oh, look at these shoes. This goes with this dress that I wanna buy. Shop outfits. Otherwise, you're gonna have like just a bunch of random stuff that you're probably not gonna wear, or you're gonna try to wear together, but then they don't go together, so it looks like you're trying really hard and then failing at it. And we don't wanna look like we're trying hard and failing. We wanna look like we're not trying and succeeding. That is the goal, my darling. So try to shop with outfits versus pieces. And if you're buying pieces, try to picture those pieces with other things that you already have in your closet. That way you know, oh, I can wear this at least with 3 things in my closet, and that's 3 looks right there. So you're also getting your cost per wear. 6, and this one is very important. I love a good trend. I love a trend piece. I love a trend. But carefully shop trends. Like, be very, very careful. For example, Y2K has just been at our throats this year and even last year. Ultra low rise skirts and shorts and pants and everything, and butterfly tops and butterfly clips and just all these things. And like, for example, the Fendi baguette bag, love the sparkly one. The what is that like material? It's like a sequence. It's like in sequence. Love that. But the general baguette is very like, retro, as they say. So is low rise. Baby, low rise is about to be out. Low rise is not even about to be out. It is out. No one is wearing low rise with their hip bone showing unless you are 15. The way myself is set up, there's too much meat to be wearing low rise. Who is doing that? Like, what adult is really like walking around at the grocery store or at their job in low rise jeans with their thong showing, because they have the pants that are like, they almost like built it in now. So it's like, you don't have to wear it. Like, we built in the thong thing for you to show it. Baby, that is not a trend that you want. If you want to look expensive, that is not what you want. Instead, it's like, oh, if a trend is faux leather, which is an easy one. Invest in pieces that you wear. If you're not a skirt girl, don't go buy faux leather skirts. Maybe buy faux leather pants in a mid-rise boot cut, because you already wear a mid-rise boot cut. You see what I'm saying? So that's already your style. So you're merging your style with the trend instead of just buying into trends that are going to die within a season. Do not waste your money. It's going to be out of style soon, and we don't need that. Number 7 kind of goes along with number 6, and that's to try to stick to classic pieces. Now me, I like bright colors, we like big, we like tulle, we like glitter. That is just me and my house and my ministry. But if you're like, I just want to look just bougie and expensive without spending the money, without doing too much, stick to classics. A nice black trousers, a white button up, a good pea coat, you know, a good blazer, in those good creams and black and brown, and a denim, a good pair of like dark wash denim. Those things that when you put them on, they already look good. Like they don't have all the rips in it. And I know the rips are very, again, on trend, but forget that. Go no rips on the pants. Go button up without crazy frills or without it being backless or like whatever. If you are shopping classics, button-ups, maybe in like, if you look at in jewel tones, get an emerald colored shirt, a red colored shirt. So you have these nice pieces in some nice colors, but they are basic. They're not doing too much. So it's easy to mix and match in your closet and for you to look good. Number 8, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. And this one is super, super important. Fit, 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 fit. Okay. Very, very, very important. How things fit really, really matters. So let's say you buy something that's super expensive, but it's too tight, too small, too short. It's not going to look too good. Or if it's too big, we don't want anything to be too hot, too cold. We want to be just right. So my tip is, sometimes what I do is I'll go and I'll find something that I really like, and maybe it's a little too big. Take it in, take it up, take it to a seamstress, let them work on it. If you have a sewing machine yourself, you can do it yourself. I need to pop mine back out and figure that out because I haven't done that in a while, but definitely fit your clothes to you. It's easier to take things in than it is to take them out. So definitely be aware of that. So you're not like caught off guard and you're like, I bought this thing and now I can't even wear it because I thought there was seam allowance on the inside and I could let it out. And there's not. So always, always check your fit. And when in doubt, take it to someone to get it altered. All right, we have our last 2 here. This next one is one of my favorites, and it's a shop secondhand luxury. Sometimes you just want something luxurious, but you don't want to spend a luxurious price. So what do? Find the secondhand luxury store in your area. Sometimes there's a few in the city, there's a few in the state. Maybe you're on vacation and you're visiting somewhere. Always look for those secondhand places. If there's not one close by, shop online. There's Fashion File and Farfetch and The Real and like all these places that have secondhand luxury. And some of them even give you a discount on top of it already being marked down. So let's say you're like, I really want Gucci, or I really want Fendi, or I really want Burberry, or whatever it is. Go online, search for that, and maybe you'll find it. And maybe it'll also be on sale. Or just go to your local boutiques, shop around, and you can find all sorts of things that are marked down to a really, really good price. And you can set your own budget and like, I only want to spend $50. And maybe that's possible depending on where you live and what you're looking for. Like I have bought Louboutins, or like I have some Dolces that I bought and it was under $100. These are like anywhere from $700 to $1,000 shoes for under $100, or sometimes for $100. Because a lot of places, again, will give extra 50% off. Oh, today we're doing 25% off. Oh, we got to clear everything out. Everything is 75% off. So definitely also look at secondhand luxury stores. And then last but not least, my favorite, but I guess my other favorite, whatever you have on, walk tall. Yes, darling. Just stand up tall and walk like you got it and like you own it, because nobody can do you like you can, boo. I mean, that is literally one of those tips where you see people and they're like, man, like they're like, oh, your energy. Like there are people who have said that to me, like your energy, your aura. And I'm like, number one, I try to have a nice friendly aura around me unless you try me. And then it's a different story. But I try to keep my Jesus about me, is what I like to say. And walk tall and feel confident in yourself, even sometimes when you don't. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I should not have eaten that burger or that taco. Jesus, wow, I don't even like tacos. Like, I mean, I do, but I'm like, I don't even like tacos like that. Why'd I eat 10 tacos? I'm feeling not great, but I'm a walk tall, like I'm strutting on a runway during Paris Fashion Week. Get to walk around with your head held high because you get to. And that is great. And you deserve to. Why not? You should never walk with your head down. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about yourself for being who you are. Be who you are at all costs, as long as you're not like, robbing and killing and murdering and all, the stuff. Like, as long as you're not doing bad things to people, people will misunderstand you. People will twist your words. People will say all kinds of stuff if they don't want to actually understand you. That's not your problem. That's a them problem. Walk tall, put on your outfit, make sure it's clean, make sure it's polished, make sure it is pressed, and look fabulous. All right, friends, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed these 10 tips of how to look expensive on a budget. My favorite thing to do. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.